Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a new year, and we're locked in. We are locked in all the way. Let's get this a little bit away from my mouth. Okay, all that kind of. All right. I like the way we came up and swept this. We've left this buy side, which is definitely the target for tonight after we manipulate some sell side. I'm going to put that, I'm going to extend that over to this hourly. Okay. And we're going to extend this 8 o'clock. It's buy side liquidity. Or actually, 7 o'clock. I like the way we swept all that. Need to see a retrace to a PD array though. 4-hour PD array, nothing. It's fair value gap here. But yeah, let's see where that new day opening gap forms. I'd like to see that, kind of. Looks like we're right away attacking this buy side. We may or may not get there immediately. It's a new week opening gap. Okay, opening range is at 6 o'clock. Just 6:30. That is our opening range. Six to 6:30. It's a new week opening gap. Let me go back to the 15-minute. I want to see some swing lows being taken out. Man, I want to see this low, this low. These are all that's all the liquidity I'm looking at, honestly. I want to see all these lows get cleaned up. Let's double check if that was SMT divergence or not. Nah, I can't really tell, to be honest. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I want to see this sell side get cleaned up before we can even look at the buy side. I don't really want to see us extend toward this sell side, but I'm going to have to mark it out just for safety. And yeah, let's see where ES opened up. Nice little sweep out on that buy side right here. I'd like to see that a lot. Definitely not trading in this opening range, so we're just going to let that play out. Yeah, till that opening range plays out, we are tape reading. Yeah. Yeah, we disrespected this bullish order block. I feel like we're going to run that sell side. The ultimate target for tonight is this buy side. And that's for tonight. We might just reach down, take out the sell side, and then I'll be out of it. But either way, we're letting that first 30 minutes play out. That's part of my new discipline model. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. It's really informative. It's nice. It's just what I'm going to be using. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But I feel like it wouldn't hurt. Alrighty. I don't really see much going on, honestly. I mean, like, there's this first presented fair value up of the session. That looks nice. We can label that first presented. There's no point, in my opinion, of labeling it, but I'll just do it, because why not? It might be important. Not even doing practice trades right now, just waiting for that first 30 minutes to unfold. I'm going to take out the middle line of my fair value gaps. I don't really like it being there. I'm tempted to take this trade, but then again, that's against my rules, and honestly, I don't want to let this first 30 minutes play out, so we're going to wait even more. I had to check the computer battery. Yeah, this new week opening gap is being used as support a little bit. I feel like we might invert this first presented. Hey bro, you are back. Nice. Yes sir. Pineapple Pete. Man, every live stream. I appreciate you being here, Pineapple Pete. Bro has the best username. Single-handedly carries the live streams as well. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Pineapple? How you doing? I'm gonna call you Pete. How you doing, Pete? I think it's too much to say the full name every single time. great, thanks. Yeah, short are better. Shorts are better. I'm assuming that's what you meant to say. Yeah, nice to see you're doing great. You already know. Back to the charts. I want to be more consistent. I had a lot of work with school lately, but thankfully that work is done now. Well, actually, there's still more I have to do, but it's a little bit less. So yeah, looking forward to the trading next couple of years. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the price action that we've been getting in January is actually so much more preferred than the price action we were getting in December. If you know anything about December price action, man, that shit was atrocious. Based on this opening range, we might come sweep out the buy side. That's why we stay uninvolved. I would have taken a short here, stopped out immediately, tilted for the session. So yeah, that opening range, man, don't want to get chopped up. We'll let everybody else get chopped up, but not us. Not my community. Meaning, I love whatever price action I get. For me, it's a little bit, the opposite. I prefer nice, smooth price action, but whatever price action we get, we should be patient and more disciplined. I definitely face a lot of challenges with December price action though. It wasn't favorable, especially in the Asia session. So that definitely got into my head. But I've been loving the markets a lot more nowadays. In December, it just feels so much nicer. I need to check the news for tomorrow. So I'm gonna hop on Forex Factory. Oh my goodness. No news Monday. May or may not trade tomorrow. Depends on how much acceleration we get in that opening range. I like this whole opening range thing. I like not trading it. It's definitely doing me justice. It's definitely saving me from making bad decisions in the markets and just forfeiting that first 30 minutes, that opening 30 minutes. It's really good. It's healthy. Best way to put it. Okay. Some type of inversion is occurring here, hopefully. Maybe we're inverting a 3-minute, 5-minute. Definitely not a 5-minute. Should be a 3-minute fair value gap. Yeah, inverting this on the 3-minute. I like what makes you happy. Let's get on with it. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, absolutely. You already know. Yeah, we're locked in, bro. We're locked in. We got a lot of work to do this 2025. And yeah, it starts with providing valuable streams to y'all. Making sure you guys are informed on the markets. Biggest thing I want to purport is better discipline. So, we got to be locked in. Allowing this opening range to unfold is nice. Stop hunt right here, potentially. That's probably just what that was. If we form a fair value gap here, a bearish one, and this candle closes bearish, that's probably a nice little entry for me. Do you look at the opening range and comment, please? Yeah, I look at the opening range. I just let it unfold. So first 30 minutes of the Asia session, first 30 minutes of the New York session, and I just let it happen. I don't do anything during it. That's something that I'm adding to my rule book. I don't do anything during it, and I just let other people get chopped around. Not me though. Not us, not this community. Part of the rules that I want to follow to make better decisions in the markets and catch nicer moves, cleaner moves. So yeah, I look at the opening range, I observe it, and I just note down anything that's happening, but I control myself not to take any trades during it. So as I said, I'd be looking for shorts if that candle closed bearish, and it did. I would probably short, put my stop loss above this candle, and then probably play to this sell side liquidity right here. And I'm not going to put a practice trade up there or anything. I don't want to mislead y'all because, as I said, I'm still not taking any trades right now. That's just an idea. It's just an idea. I like the way that we're using this first presented fair value gap. Hopefully we use it as resistance to push lower. And yeah, I definitely want to see if we retest this fair value gap, how strong we can push off of it. That's for sure. That's what I'm looking at. I want to make this more faint. It's the opening range. looking at this fair value gap and the reaction off of it. Also looking at the fact that we're using this first presented fair value gap as resistance, which is what we formed over here. So technically we're respecting it, and that's nice. As I said earlier, my first target of the night is this sell side. Then I do expect a reversal towards that buy side. But even then, I would probably take partials over here if we do get a reversal, and then leave a runner for this buy side. But the chances that if we come all the way down here, then the range is pretty high. So yeah, VishTradez 2025. You already know, bro. You already know. Locked in for 2025, bro. We're locked in. Everyone in chat, I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers tonight. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it. Starting 2025 off, with hopefully some good trades and some good numbers. Let's get it. The crypto trader in Squid Games. I don't know if you guys saw my real TikTok or short about that, but that was funny. Are we up 2025? Yeah, I'm up. On 2025, I'm up like 1,050 or something. Yeah, I've only done 2 trading sessions for 2025, and yeah, it's looking nice so far on the month. I'm gonna try and have some 10K months, maybe more, but it all stems from the discipline. Things like that, and my rules, if I follow them or not. I believe that my rules for 2025, if you watch the VishTradez discipline model for 2025, if you guys watch that video, you'll see what I've outlined, what I'm looking for in 2025, what I'm going to be waiting for, types of setups I'm taking, things like that. So yeah, doing it differently this year for sure. Avoiding, 2024 was that experimentation phase. It's like the rite of passage in trading. You got to lose some to make some. And 2024 was like big losses, starting the YouTube, and then up from there, So we're locked in. We're locked in this year. But yeah, just letting those first 30 minutes play out. Don't want to get stop hunted within it. Don't want to take any of that risk. I need to actually put the volume imbalance, include the volume imbalance in this. There you go. That's the fair value gap, including the volume imbalances here. I didn't see that vid. I will watch it later. Thanks. Yeah. Pete, it's a good one. It's a good one. VishTradez in between sets. I'm locked in, bro. Yes, sir. I respect that you're working out right now. I low-key missed my workout today. I had to play a little. I did some basketball, but that's about it. I'm going to work out tomorrow. I low-key started making a new workout routine for me because I felt like when I was going to the gym, it was getting mundane and boring. And like I was just doing the same old stuff, so I wanted to switch it up a bit. Switched up my workout plan, and yeah, we're locked in. Inversion, retest of that inversion. I like this price action actually, and I'm waiting for us to escape that opening range. Cause I'm interested in shorts. I don't see anything yet. I like this retest is nice, but I don't like the way this candle closed. So I feel like it's just manipulative right now. Nothing crazy is happening, and we're just waiting. I like this little reaction off the fair value gap. Bearish candle, want that to close bearish. You already know. So for those of y'all just tuning in, I'm waiting for the opening range to pass before I take any trades. This is a new week opening gap. This is the first presented fair value gap, which formed over here. I have this one important fair value gap that I have marked out right here, including the volume imbalances. And buy side up here, sell side down here, equal low, sell side. I I don't really expect this sell side to be hit, but it becomes high probability after we take this. I'm definitely looking for setups targeting this sell side, but nothing's presented itself yet. And this looks like the nicest setup I'll get in like the next 30 minutes, honestly. But like I said, I'm waiting for that opening range to pass, and I'm gonna let it pass. I'm gonna follow my rules. That's what we're doing 2025. That's what we're doing. Oh, I forgot to journal the trades from last Friday. I forgot to journal those trades. Okay. Did a little bit of trading then. If this candle closes bearish, I'm willing to enter shorts before that opening range concludes, but until then, I don't like this barcode. I don't like that. I want to see this candle close bearish. And I'm going to take this with the full contract, to be honest. Stop loss probably 15, so $300 stop loss if I were to take this trade right now. So that's why I might have to reduce the size, honestly, but it's a 50-point trade, so 300 to make 1,000. I like the odds, I like them. I like it. I fought with it. I'm gonna fuck with it. I need to open up OBS actually so I can screen record too while I'm streaming. I don't know. I'm low-key kind of ass at this streaming stuff, But yeah. I like this setup, and I'm going to take it. There we go. Right outside that opening range. I really liked it. And I'm going to keep my stop loss pretty nice and simple right there at the top of this fair value gap. Take profit's going to be all the way down here at this sell side. And now we just let it play out. I like the way that we're trading at that first presented. And yeah. You trying to become crypto dude from Squid Games? Nah, bro. That guy was a little rug pulling menace, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, people like him should be locked up and have the key thrown away forever. But anyways, he's probably gonna die at Squid Games, so yeah. Man, that shit is fucked though. This candle is definitely putting a little bit of uncertainty in my mind, but I like the way I was patient throughout the opening range and then finally found a nice trade. I avoided a lot of manipulation, but I avoided a lot of manipulation by price by letting that opening range pass. So I kind of like this position. Yeah. I'm going to extend this fair value gap though. I want it to still hold. That first presented fair value gap is there too. If I do get stopped out heavy, then I'll probably be for AM session tomorrow. I'll probably be using less sizing, depending on what happens tonight. I definitely want to protect profits if this trade hits, and in the most optimistic sense, when this trade hits. But yeah, definitely wanting this to trade below the new week opening gap. Yeah. So we're seeing some type of volatility being injected to the markets. I definitely noticed that this candle it's a lot of up and down within this candle. I want it to hold bearish, right? And I like the way that closed. Nice. Could just be a slow grind. Slow grind lower. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Everyone in chat, please hit the subscribe button, by the way. Trying to hit that 300, that lucky 300 tonight. Start off the new year on a good note. And let me know what y'all think about the trades. Let me know. Okay, I like the way this is trading lower. We're now piercing the equilibrium of the new week opening gap. We might see a little bit of support from price before we can push lower. I definitely like what's happening. I don't like the way we traded back up immediately, but I'm not going to overanalyze one singular candle. If you're in chat right now, say what's up. Definitely get talking, you know. Trying to get the live streams back to what they used to be, you know what I mean? It used to be very lively in here, but, you know, I kind of had to stop streaming for a little bit. But we're definitely back to it. And I'm feeling myself be more patient, be more disciplined. And yeah, this is a target for right now. And one of the main reasons this is a target right now, this south side, is because we also came up and swept this buy side with a new week opening gap formation, right? So once we sweep that buy side, it's an intermediate term high, and we don't just immediately trade up, then it makes me infer that in order for price to move higher with fresh liquidity, we got to sweep out that old liquidity. So yeah, it's a low target. And honestly, if you can't find your target before the market opens, right? Like I determined these targets like a little bit before the market opened, or like right as it opened or whatever. Like if you can't determine your target, then, you know, sit on your hands and wait a little bit. But until you can determine your target before the market opens, it's smart to just play it hands off, you know what I mean? Oh, low-key glad I decided to trade instead of doing homework right now. Yeah. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh my gosh. This is nice. I like the way this bearish fair value gap formed. Yeah, we are just waiting on our hands simply. Nothing I can do now. I'm in the trade, right? So, yeah. Nicely got in there before this entire run, and the reason is because I said I wanted this fair value gap to be respected, and that's fortunately what we did. Now, 16-point sacrifice. Yeah, I think I'll take partials at the bottom at the bottom of the new week opening gap. Or is there any point to that, honestly? I don't know. I'm just gonna let it run. We'll let it run, see what happens. Definitely need this fair value gap to be respected. Why is it drawing this with the middle line? There we go. I don't want the middle line in there. You already know. Doing it live. Doing it in front of y'all. And yeah. Because of how manipulative the Asia session is, like I actually wouldn't be surprised to see this come all the way back up and stop me out. But I have 3 PD arrays in place, right? We have the equilibrium of or 4 actually, the equilibrium of the new week opening gap, which I want to see us retest that. And even if we don't, it doesn't matter to me, but I want to see us maybe, like, as we're trading back up with this candle, maybe tap into this fair value gap and then reject. Next line of defense after this fair value gap is this one, right? The first presented. And let me actually, yeah, it's the first presented. You can see that. And then the final one is this. So you need to have a few PD arrays between your entry and, like, what else, and whatever else. So, yeah. Strayan says, yo, Bhavik, does this count as micro? Yeah, you already know, bro. This is micro. This is microeconomics, right? Because I'm investing. That's funny, bro. That's funny. You missed pancakes with Carlson? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was in Argentina, bro. I was just chilling, but I know how much work I missed, so that was all that actually like when I came back, I was only stressed. Like I didn't even get time to relax realistically. Like I was just sitting in Argentina, we are at a pizza place, and my parents are like asking me like they I mean they see me on my phone making a list of like all the tests I have to study for when I get back. That shit's just so cooked, bro. But yeah, I'm also screen recording this trade on OBS because I intend on posting it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. My first trade of the year, the $1,000 one, racked up. I think it was my most viewed on YouTube. It racked up 1,100 on YouTube. Shorts though, shorts. That was good. Doing new numbers, doing better numbers. Locked in for this year. It's not even funny. Bro's about to tell Carlson, new year, new me. Nah, that's funny. New year, better me, bro. That's valid though. That's valid. Fuck. Got a whole test in that class too, bro. AP Bio. Yeah. When you've been day trading for a year, bro, like you see it come down here, give you 320 profit. You see it come back up, give you 180 profit. Like there's no, like you don't feel anything after that. Like you've been seeing it so many times. You've been watching the markets. You know how money flows in and out, of your pockets. So it's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. I let the opening range play out. I took the trade here on this candle, I believe. The 20, or it was, yeah, it was right here. I took the trade on this candle. And honestly, like I'm okay doing that, although I didn't let the opening range play out fully. But I'm okay taking the trade at that time because the opening range was practically up, and honestly, I saw a really nice setup that I was waiting for. The PD arrays gave way, and I just entered, and now we get to see what the heck's about to happen. So yeah, there's definitely some little, these wicks can be used as like order blocks and whatnot. So yeah, as I said, I didn't want this fair value gap to be traded through. I mean, I wanted to see it retest, but now we're trading above the equilibrium of the new week opening gap, so it definitely feels a little bit more skeptical to me. I want this candle to come down, form a bearish order block, but if not, then most likely getting stopped out. Hopefully we use that first percent fair value gap as weakness in price to trade lower. But yeah, you see the trade go from plus 300 to minus 70, minus 50, all that. Yeah, low-key desensitized. Very desensitized to price right now. There's a little swing high that we may have just stop hunted real quick right here. I definitely don't want to see us take out this. But yeah, two more PD arrays need to give way before I can officially admit that I was wrong. But yeah, it's a nice trade. We'll let it do its thing. Still got time. We're not within the macro yet. The macro is, let's see. Honestly, I'm not disappointed about losing this trade if I do. I feel like it was a really good trade and I would take it anytime. So, yeah, regardless of the outcome. I don't believe it's lost just yet. It's lost only when it hits my stop loss. Hope it doesn't, but it's high probability. I'm going to move it all the way to the top of the fair value gap. There it is, yeah. Could just be a quick stop hunt and then we reach lower, but by the looks of it, might be a little bit more. Took out this high, this internal high right here. I really wanted to trade lower here because then I feel like it's going to be 100% after that. But, you know, this looks so bad, honestly. This is the calm before the storm, I'm not gonna lie. Price is stalling pretty heavy right here. Really hope it doesn't stop me out, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised of any outcome. I need to see it invert this like immediately. I have a lot of fair value gaps up on my chart now. Oh my goodness. Yo, y'all are seeing it here. The most elite stop loss placement. And watch me say that and it goes and stops me out. But either way, this is crazy stop loss placement. This is crazy. That could be institutional order flow entry drill for bulls. I like the stop hunt and then retrace lower immediately, form that order block. Right? This is actually nice. Oh man, this is insane. This is insane. That is something that, oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. That is actually crazy. Didn't expect this at all. I really thought I was gonna get stopped out, but part of me knew. Part of me had a feeling. Now we could just retest this and then that would be all, but I need to make that, yeah, I needed to make that new week opening gap a lot more faint. Yeah, we just retested that fair value gap. Needed to trade into it though. Still basically in the opening range until we see structure outside it. Asian market opens in 1 hour 15 minutes last stream. I saw you traded inside the opening range, then ended the stream before the Asia open. Last stream I traded within the range, but I also ended the stream because I was lagging so much and I was on a different setup. So yeah, not a complaint, but I'd like to hear from your side. So actually for me, I believe the Asia session opens at 6, just because that's when the market opens. I don't really like to dive into like the technicals of it, but I know it practically opens at like 8 is what it's like like a lot of people determine it to be. But I like to trade it from 6:30 to 9:30. And even from 6 to 6:30 is not really ideal to trade it, but that's definitely what I'm looking at. Also, I don't like the way we're trading up again. I'm probably gonna get stopped out now, but I still like the previous trade. Fuck. Still like the trade. Either way, it was a noble entry. 8 p.m. is my understanding. Yeah, I think honestly I could trade at 8, but like that's also too late for me. We're getting really nice price action either way. This could be considered chop, but it's also pretty clean if you think about it. Like this entire run up, it's just a stop hunt in my opinion. Not really willing to put any more risk on the table if this trade had stopped out. So yeah. Yeah, it's too late for me. It's bearish order block, need us to trade below that. I don't like the way we retested this fair value gap and then just traded higher immediately. So that's why I'm thinking it's likely I'm going to get stopped out here. My entry was all the way back here, by the way. So I was in like over $300 of profit. Then it came back on me, which unfortunately. But fortunately, we're seeing something here. We're starting to respect that bearish order block. That's what I like to see. I think my stop loss placement is elite, but I need that order block to confirm that. So nice, this makes me believe that it was just a stop raid. Now we're just getting some chop. Took out sell side, took out buy side, minor, sell side, minor buy side. Now the potential target is right here, this sell side. Like I can't configure this price action. Like I feel like I'd just be able to understand it so much better if it was an AM session, but Asia session, man, is just way too unpredictable at this point. Like you can catch half of a big move, but then what about the other half? You know what I mean? What about the other half? So yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely frustrating, but we're gonna have to allow it to move how it moves. I'm not moving my stop loss, so yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't understand. Am I lucky or unlucky that it's stalling this much? This fair value gap has contained price very nicely, but I don't know how much longer it can hold up. That final wick was like a final manipulation. Hopefully, this is not the Asian session yet. If you want to punk it, you might just stick to New York. Just an angle that might help you long term, bro. I mean, Pineapple Pete, it's cool that you're telling me that's not the Asia session, but I know that I've seen good price action in this, and I know that I've literally caught 500, 600, $700 trades in this like opening, like not even just the opening range, but like even a little bit after, like before 8. And actually, I find good setups before 8. But like, I appreciate the advice and everything, but you know, I definitely think that I wanna trade before 8, and I don't consider it punking it at all. You know what I mean? I consider it just, you know, trading where there's volume. If these candles were just super tiny, super small like this, right? I wouldn't be trading that. You know what I mean? So I trade where there's volume, and right now I see volume. So right now I also see opportunity within fair value gaps, order blocks, and whatnot. Obviously, I have a high chance of getting stopped out here, but I still see the opportunity to the sell side. Yes, some 2 times per week at this time. I've seen it as well and tracked it. Yeah. Yeah. So, like the Asia session is also kind of subjective. I mean, like the Asia session for me begins at 6. For ICT, it begins at 6. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know what time it begins for ICT, but he recommends trading it until 12 a.m., which I personally don't recommend at all. Um, yeah, there's just a lot of people who think it starts at different times. And yeah, for me, like I just believe that I want to trade it. I want to start looking at my charts when the market opens at 6. So yeah. But no, I appreciate the feedback, appreciate the advice. Most likely a stop hunt. I've seen this type of price action and I know what it leads into. I absolutely feel like it's going to be a stop hunt. But then again, there's always that 1% chance. All my PD arrays have failed, so now I'm just waiting for a miracle. If that miracle doesn't happen and I get stop hunted, then that's okay. I don't know how longer I'll be looking for an opportunity, but right now we're in the macro, so I want to see something soon. That's for sure. We also had this little raid of these equal highs right here, so that also makes it more believable that we can attack lower. This feels like chess, although it's like very different, but you're waiting for that opportunity, placing the stop loss perfectly. And yeah, trying to map out price before it happens is very difficult. But definitely wanting to see that rejection and reversal now. Choppy price action. It's making me wait, but you know. I'm tempted to reduce my stop loss to move it right here to 528, so I'm only down 8 points total if this trade does not work out. But honestly, where my stop loss is currently placed has saved me like 4 times now, so I'll just let it be. I'll just let it be where it wants to. Giving my stop loss the freedom of choice. Oh. This is insane, though. This is definitely insane. And honestly, let me turn on executions. Just so you can see where I took the entry and how long I've been in the trade. This is one of my longer trades, to be honest. I've been in very long trades before. If Mr. Market loves me, he will force you to stay for the Asia session. Oh man, that's a bad statement. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to stay all the way until 8. I want to just be done with my trading session as early as possible. That's also not a good attitude to have. I enjoy being on the markets, but also there's a certain point where enjoyment limits freedom. And yeah, let's move this across on the charts. We can start to expect this bearish order block to be used, hopefully. We're now trading within that first presented. New week opening gap as well. We're going to extend that. This fair value gap, I'm going to keep it here. I don't like the way we've been using it too many times. This, we can delete it off the charts. And yeah, that's all that's going to be on for now. Hopefully this trade works out now smoothly. I'm actually going to keep my take profit now that I'm skeptical. Oh my gosh. It's a big difference in profit too. I'll let it get down there, and I'll keep my finger on the trigger once we do get down there. This is one of my crazier stop losses. One of my crazier ones. I mean, one of my crazier trades, not stop losses. What am I saying? Everyone, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that. This is like pure trader entertainment, tradertainment, whatnot. If this trade ends up working, you'll see it. You'll see it live, and you'll see the power of a good stop loss placement. Imagine getting stopped out and then thinking about a re-entry, putting a tight stop loss, getting stopped out again. That's why it's good to just have one nice semi-big stop loss. This $200 loss is not huge. It depends on how you take it, you know. Pause, by the way. But yeah. Also, I have that video up on the channel, VishTradez Discipline Model 2025. Consistency produces profitability. Everyone, if you're looking for a good set of rules, and if you trade ICT, and even if you don't, I highly suggest watching that video because I talk about the opening range, I talk about getting chopped up, I talk about discipline models that you can implement today in your trading that would most likely help you improve. So, yeah, enough self-promo, enough e-begging now. Back to the trade, but, that's just a little bit of stuff I wanted to show y'all. That video is nice and informative, and honestly it helped me with my own trading after making it. Definitely looking at the markets differently nowadays. Yeah, lots more to see, honestly. Now this could the way it looks, right, with this V shape, right, is something you never want to see if you're shorting, I guess. Although I'm shorting and I see it, but this V shape is just dangerous conditions, honestly. Right, like you don't want to see that. And of course, as soon as I point that out, yeah, so we're, by the looks of it, most likely going to run out this buy side, equal highs here. Definitely think that, yeah. Fuck! Alright, that's fine. Oh, man, that just feels so terrible, bro. But yeah, that's fine. Well, $200 loss on the session. 237. In trading, you can do everything right and still go wrong. So that's probably what happened here. Had everything right. I still went wrong. So let's delete all this. First percentage, I'll keep it. I actually don't think I need it anymore. This fair value gap as well. Don't really need that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Swept this high out. No, we didn't even sweep that. Yeah, I don't know what the next target is. I'm going to probably tape read for the next 10-15 minutes, and then I'll probably get off the markets too. But yeah, this is just a little loss. It is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, when I saw that candle, I could have just spammed and just exited. But yeah, as I said, the V shape is never something you want to see if you're shorting. It's not even just like that applies to like almost every strategy out there, honestly. Pete says, sorry, bro. Nah, no worries, no worries. I said fuck just because I lost the trade, but yeah, the money comes back. The money comes back. It's not even a problem. It's just the psychological beating. But yeah, it's all good. Losses happen. It's how we handle them. Definitely gonna. I might stick around for more opportunity, but. Oh no, I got hella homework too, so. I might just flip positions and just play this long. That's what I'm tempted to do. Those are highly therapeutic, yeah. Nah, saying the F word is literally, that shit solves problems. I like the way we're respecting this now. Institutional order flow entry drill. Stop loss could just be placed right here, and then I can play longs, but I'm not willing to hop into a position almost immediately after. But yeah, I think I should probably take the loss and move on. Yo, what's good? My basketball teammate. Yes, sir. What's good, Brody? What's up? Having a little trading, No, that's fire. I told you to subscribe today, and now bro's in the stream. That's fire. What's good, bro? I'm willing to flip my position, by the way. Flip my bias because of the way we traded up. I'm going to try one last trade for the session. This one's a low 275. And yeah, I'm just going to play it long toward this buy side. In the macro, and we showed some nice entry model right here. So, yeah. I see you. Keep cooking. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate you, bro. You're a real one. That's fire. Flip my position, flip my bias. Flip my position, flip my bias to hit the buy side, hopefully. And the reason is because we had that little stop out, that stop hunt on a really nice bearish position. So just because of that, I believe that we can have the potential to extend toward that buy side and give me a nice profitable trade to start the night. Or I mean to conclude the night. Let me move this macro thing down here. Like the way we're using this fair value gap. When we're bullish, we tend to use them, right, in the bullish direction. And honestly, I was in a short and we were using bullish fair value gaps bullishly, so not disappointed about that stop hunt. Honestly, with this type of price action, it's expected. We can look at this initial buy side as an immediate target. We also have this minor buy side right below it. Below it. I said it, but below it. But honestly, we're just looking at this one right now. And yeah, I feel like we had the stop hunt on this initial sell side, which is why we're reversing so bullishly. And I kind of like this position because it's ledged with two models, two fair value gaps, and then we also have a potential trade through of this fair value gap right here. So it's well positioned. I feel like it's a nice reversal. Sometimes you just have to eliminate your bias and just be willing to drop that ego and switch, right? A lot of times my losses would be incurred from the inability to flip my bias. So yeah. Delete all these fake stop hunt markers. Yeah, if I get stopped out again, then that's pretty unfortunate. It's a $500 loss on the night, but we're definitely going to be keeping an eye out on it. Quickly clean my nose. Yeah, this fair value gap is important. You would want to see it hold through. Just on my second trade and final trade of the night. If it gets stopped out, then I'm honestly unclear about the direction. So that's why I just hope it doesn't, so I can assure myself that I am not, I'm not insane. But the trade is taken like over here, I believe. This is 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. I like that. It's pretty nice. Sell side is still in the picture, right? Like we still have that sell side lingering there, but it's just a potential reversal to me. Sometimes you have to flip your bias in the middle of a range. So yeah, that's just what I'm looking at. Unfortunate. First stop out. Hopefully this trade is not a representation of bad market conditions. But yeah, we are in this one and we're holding through. Looks like we might be targeting that sell side. Oh gosh. Looks like we might be targeting that sell side. Unfortunate to having switched positions to now probably getting stopped out. Unfortunate, but yeah. That's unfortunate as fuck, but yeah. Minus 500 on the night. Very bad Asia session. Gonna have to just lock in and do better next time. Say bye to stop loss. Nah, bro. You already know. That's unfortunate because fuck was I correct the first time. Oh, that sucks so badly. Some manipulative Asia session for sure. Yeah, 2 back-to-back losses. That fucking sucks. What the fuck is Not going to look for the immediate next opportunity, but I do feel like that sell side is still the target. Having to flip biases one more time. Not going to take the immediate next thing, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at that sell side still. Fuck. Let's just patiently tape read. Okay. We inverted this, so we can take that off. We inverted this as well, we can take that off. Yeah, I should have looked at shorts in here, if anything, but that initial buy side looked too good. The bias is unclear to me, honestly, at this point. Like, now it's trading right back up, so there's, like, really nothing going on, in my opinion. I could take a long up to here. Honestly, I'm, like, pretty open to doing that. I don't think we're going to come down and sweep this low out, to be honest. Attempting one more long here. Yeah. Just because of how this night has traded, taking that. And yeah, this is just a final attempt at something for the night. Could be just wrecking my P&L here, but yeah. So Zay says, close the charts, bro. Price is ranging. Yeah, I agree with you. It's ranging, but I do want to catch that initial buy side. Also, Gamer says, I would long this too, to be honest. Yes, sir. Bro, do you think you're going to be rid of me this easily? Pineapple Pete? Nah, not turning off the stream yet. We still got a little bit more gambling to do. I also like this long because it's bouncing off the new week opening gap as support, equilibrium of it. But then again, like this candle is just trading like lower. It's probably gonna stop hunt here. I'm literally a fucking dumbass. Oh my gosh.